Greetings everybody, John Tar here. This is my channel WikiGameGuides, and today we're checking out Monsters in Monocles. It's coming out on Steam Early Access on August 16th. I don't know how much it's going to cost. I got an early preview version. This game is a steampunk, as they describe it, a steampunk twin stick shooter. Very much, as I've noticed, in the vein of Atomic Throne. It's potentially a 4-player shared screen game, and it's coming to the PlayStation 4 as well, which I think is where this game is really going to shine. I don't know how many people are going to play this 4-player on one screen on any platform other than a console, but anyway, so let's get into it. Kind of a mix of Binding of Isaac, just because it's this kind of roguelike mentality where you run room to room, kill everybody. You can see all these gold coins that are dropping, and you use those to buy upgrades for weapons, or new weapons, or different power-ups or health or things like that between stages. So on this level, I have to find the key gun and destroy the barrier door. That's an interesting objective. My health is in the top left. And this is an early access game, to say the least. There's like a combo meter, but it's not explained at all right now. I'm really liking this game, the fundamentals of this game. I'm liking it. I think they need to somehow make it a little bit more fast-paced, because unless, like, the first time you play it, what you're gonna end up doing is just really taking your time and just sniping every single enemy from far, far away, which is not particularly fun. There are random upgrades that'll drop, like these Vulcan boots, which reduces recoil. So, well, now I have no recoil. Oh no, I have a little bit of recoil. You see, I take a 1 pixel step back with every shot that I take, and different guns have different recoil. So I just picked up a stake launcher, and that is a STAKE, not an STEAK launcher, unfortunately. Even though there is a crumpet gun in this, and I think a biscuit gun as well. So you can carry 2 guns at any time, and if you see in the top left, well, my health is going down rapidly because I'm an idiot and I'm talking more than I'm playing the game. Did I pick this up? Imp Dash Recharge. I don't know what this one is. Oh, that's a passive ability. So I didn't talk about those at all, and how this game kind of continues from one playthrough to the next. But anyway, so if you look in the top left, you'll see that the stake launcher, well, currently, it actually doesn't have the ability to overheat, but there are upgrades that you can get that'll increase the fire rate or increase damage and things like that. And if you do that, then you can actually, and there are some guns that if you just continually fire will overheat, and when it overheats, you just can't shoot for a couple of seconds while it eventually fully cools down. So I'm actually gonna die pretty quickly here. I have 3 lives. Let's pick up that health. Ooh, spread shot. That is much better. So I actually got pretty lucky on this playthrough. I picked up a couple guns very early on. My run right before this, I didn't get any guns for quite a while, and it makes the opening part of this game very, very boring and slow, especially when at the end of this run, you're gonna have a couple awesome upgrades. You're gonna have some really good guns. It's a very big step back. Like, if you played the Binding of Isaac, you know what it's like starting off a new run. And one of the things I would love to see this game tweak a little bit is maybe change how starting guns work. I would love to, oh boy, so I've overheated with that spread shot. I can't use that for a second. Now I'm stuck using my crappy stake rifle, which is not good. Oh god, switch back to the spread shot, kill those guys really quickly. Holy crap. Okay, so anyway, like I was saying, after a long run, I don't really like the burst rifle. Restarting a new run feels very slow, and it's not particularly fun. So I'll love to see the developers tweak it a little bit so it gets a little bit faster into the action right away. At the end of 3 stages like this, man, where is the key gun? This is actually one of the tougher objectives. Usually the first stage, from what I've seen, is either like kill a couple named enemies, like some special mini bosses throughout the level, or just find the exit and go to the next stage. So think of it Mario style, world 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, and then after you get to that, you can go on to the new world. So I have actually, just in the couple rounds that I've played, have not cleared the first 3 worlds in one life so far. And honestly, I'm gonna say it's because it starts off so slow. Like after a good run, that takes a while. A good run takes a couple, I don't know, 45 minutes, something like that. And then you start back up again and you're just kind of burned out. You don't want to start that whole process up again. So one of the things that Atomic Throne does really well is very fast-paced, extraordinarily fast-paced. And this game is very fast-paced as well. It just takes a while to kind of build that momentum to get to the point where it's extremely fast-paced. And I think that's where it needs to tweak. So I died, I start with 3 lives, and let's use that life again, respawn. I just want to get through this so I can show off a boss fight. So let's, how do I find the key gun? I hope an enemy's not going to drop the key gun. You can destroy a lot of the environmental objects, like we saw that giant dining table in the middle of the room. Enemies will explode. There's treasure chests that sometimes drop guns. Ooh, hand cannon or a steam-powered scope. What does that do? Range up, fire rate down. So that's the first time I've actually picked up that power-up. I don't know if that's new since an update that I played when this early access. This was actually out on early access for reviewers for a couple weeks, so I don't know if that was added since I first played. But anyway, not that it really matters. So right now, I'm just kind of wandering around randomly, trying to find whatever it is I need to get to the next level, which is the key gun. And I don't know, it just gets slow in spots like this, where it's like, I mean, it's fun killing these enemies. There's a huge variety of enemies, and the guns are fun, and I've only seen a couple guns in this run so far, but the variety of guns is huge, and it's really great. But it just starts slow. And when I know it can get so much better later on, it's very frustrating to start slow like this. So I hope it needs to ramp up the pace a little bit better in future updates. Okay, so I died again. I'm just screwing around. I'm using the spread shot right now, right? No, I'm not. That was the blunderbuss. I'm gonna get the spread shot right now because I like that a lot. There we go, a little bit faster, more assault rifle type, a little bit further range. And, well, that last power-up that I picked up increases range but decreases fire speed. So it doesn't really explain it well. So from what I can tell in this game, if I pick up another power-up that's, let's just say, the exact opposite of that, I don't think that it cancels out that previous power-up that I picked up. Oh, so I can't even go in that room. Wait, are those guys damaging me through the wall? They're damaging me through the wall. Those pricks. Really? Okay, let's try a new world. So I'm actually going to talk a little bit about one of the things that I really like about this game are the relics that you find. So so you can choose 3 relics and you can upgrade them over time. And these are the one thing that that continues, or that stays saved through every playthrough. So decrease knockback when hit, and you can upgrade that. If you clear a whole stage, meaning beat world 1-1, 1-2, and then the boss, you can spend those 3,000 coins is a lot. Increase explosion radius by 5% per level. That's a really good one if I find an explosive gun like a grenade launcher or something. Adds burning status to effective stakes. I don't really like stake launchers, so I'm going to do this pickup range one. Increase the range of automatic coin collection by 10% per level. Or dash recharge time is reduced by 5% per level. I actually think I picked that one up on the last playthrough. So anytime you find one of these, it gets added to your bank of ones that you can choose from, as well as when you upgrade them, they're better. So I'm actually gonna use that one. It's a minor upgrade, but it helps. So I'm gonna do the tomb this time. I really think 4-player split screen is where this game is going to shine when it comes out on the PlayStation 4. There is online for this game as well, but I have never matched against anybody because this isn't out yet. So I'll have to check this out again when it's out on Steam Early Access, and hopefully I can play with some other random people. I played 2-player for a little bit. Shared screen, again. And the shared screen settings, so if one player runs off the screen, and it's kind of hard to determine who that one player would be. Oh crap! Then it just kind of gives them a little overhead marker saying like, "Oh, you were this direction off the screen," even though you could be getting the shit beat out of you. Okay, so my objective for this now is to kill 4 super slime beasts, which are these big purple guys. So hopefully I can beat this stage without too much of a headache and show you the giant crab boss fight at the end of this. Alright, killed the super slime beast, went down, count of 1. I need to kill his little offspring. And then got him there. Kill a couple more of them. Oh, Christ. Need to use that dodge a little bit better. Oh, that's a health pack. Oh, coffee. Thank you, coffee. See, monsters and monocles. It's very British or something like they would like you to think. I don't know. Games like this, I end up turning off the sound almost instantly after just a couple rounds and playing a podcast or playing music or something like that. So I've liked the music from what I've seen so far, but it's nothing. I mean, there's no story per se. It's there, but it's not really like, oh my god, I gotta keep playing this game for the story kind of thing. Whoa, shit, that goddamn pot is alive. Spread shot. Do I want that? Yes, I do want that. The revolver is really garbage. Oh crap. Oh, he's shooting me off the screen. I want a zoom out upgrade. Ah! The fundamentals are here. Ooh, that's a grenade launcher. I want to pick that up just to show you guys. Might be hard. There's a lot of freaking laser scorpions shooting that thing. And the game does not zoom out any further when you have 4 people, or 2 people even, which is unfortunate. So that's a spread shot. I'm gonna swap the grenade launcher. So I like to have one kind of devastating slow firing gun and then one kind of ranged gun. That's the mix that I usually like to go with so far in this game. So I'm gonna start firing those grenades off in the distance and take out large groups of rats. Hopefully you can find... Oh my god, that's friendly fire. Oh, that wasn't friendly fire. So how did I... Maybe I just got hit by something, I'm not sure what. So there is no friendly fire. Alright, that's good to know. Still learning a lot about this. Silly scorpions, oh boy. There are speed upgrades. There's rate of fire upgrades, so I just died there and spent a life. There are... I'm trying to think what other upgrades there are. I mean, the passive relics, those are the... they're not the game changers when they're just at the base level, but I would imagine that after playing this game for hours and hours and hours, that they will be game changers. God, I'm trying to remember, there was a game that came out maybe 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago at this point. It's called like Rogue Plus. Oh my god, what kind of boss is that? That is not the boss that I'm looking for right now. Rogue Legacy. Oh, Rogue Legacy. Yes, that game was fantastic. I loved Rogue Legacy. And the relic system in this game, in a very, very slight and subtle way, kind of reminds me of Rogue Legacy, but Rogue Legacy did it much, much better because there was a lot of upgrades, and even if you had a really crappy run, you could still upgrade one thing or two things, at least early on in the game, whereas I have to have a good run to get one upgrade. And I've only been playing this a couple hours, and I've only done maybe 3 or 4 successful runs so far where I've cleared more than one stage. So it's... went back in a circle again. So it's... Ooh, there's the next boss, or mini boss. I need to kill this pink douche and then one more of his brothers. So it's very shmup style. You know, I spent the afternoon playing with the HTC Vive, and I was playing one of the Steam Workshop games, I forget what it was called, where you're controlling the spaceship, and it's like a shmup, and you're just like sliding in and out of all these bullets, and I'm having flashbacks to that right now. I want to play more HTC Vive right now, just because that VR shit's so insane. Anyway, I'll be having some videos of that coming out soon. Ooh, health pack. All right, where's this next slime beast? So, if the level objective is to just find the exit, it has that marked as soon as you come into the level. So, it's an early access game. I'm not gonna judge it too harshly right now, but what I would love to see is maybe some sort of indicator to let me know that I'm heading in the right direction of where the boss is. There we go. Because these worlds, every stage is pretty big, and there's a lot of enemies, and it would really increase the pace a lot in this game, which is the thing I think I've said needs the most work so far. Oh, there we go. Proceed to the exit and make one's getaway. So I do not need to kill that other mini boss before I finish the stage, but I'm going to anyway, because I would imagine that he's going to have something very fancy for me. Let's go this way. I don't really care so much about gold right now, because I'm imagining that this game's save stats are going to get erased quite a few times before the full game comes out. So I don't really particularly care about leveling up my character too much. But I do want to see if this mini boss drops something cool for me. Maybe a gun, maybe health, maybe an extra life. I don't know. He dropped nothing. He dropped nothing, you prick. Okay, well, let's go on to World 1-2. I guess this is 2-2, actually. Okay, so between every stage, there's the ye old shop. You can buy a stake launcher, steam-powered scope, health packs, large teas. What is this? Cluster bomb launcher. And, ooh, Ankh of Isis. This is a freebie. Resurrect on death, consumes item on use. Oy. Mercury's blessing, so these are just passive. Ooh, found, speed up. That's nice. That just makes me go faster all the time. Ooh, and a free steam-powered scope. Range up, fire rate down. And like destroying the shelves or the tables underneath those, you don't get them for free. You still have to pay for them. Anywho, oh, did I notice something? Why does this one look more gold than the others? Because I'm going blind, and I'm probably legally blind without my glasses. All right, 4 Dark Pharaoh. Oh my God, there's tons of Dark Pharaohs right there. This might be the untimely death of Millhouse. Holy shit. I just went back a stage completely on accident. And I don't know if you saw that for a second there, but the bullets from the enemies were traveling from upstairs to downstairs there. That was crazy. All right, so the Dark Pharaoh is probably that purple one there. So the game's glitched. So I'm gonna take advantage of that. Fire rate plus hand cannon. Okay, so there are upgrades that only help certain items. Fuck you guys. Wow, it takes a lot to kill these guys. They're not even moving. Nobody in the stage. Okay, I was about to say nobody in the stage is moving. And then as soon as I see someone that wasn't out of the immediate window, as soon as I got out of the stairs, I started moving again. I like these. I'm starting to realize that I like these more open spaces versus the maze that the last stage was. It was quite a bit more. It feels quite a bit more fast-paced and open, and well, obviously it's open because I just said it was an open space, but it just, it feels more hectic, it feels easier to get around, and just much more interesting. I don't know. Let's see if I can find the next 2 Dark Pharaohs quickly, so I can show the boss stage. What I really want to do before this video gets too long. Start dashing around. Dashing around, showing your you-know-what, flicking the you-know-who. Body's so cute, though. Oh, God. All right, come on, Dark Pharaoh. Where are you? So these Like, some of these enemies are ridiculously easy, and some of them are ridiculously hard. Like those snake dogs, they kind of suck. There's nothing to them. Some of them explode and just chain react all over the place. Like, I guess one of the things that kind of makes this a little bit different than... I don't know if I want to compare this to Binding of Isaac or Nuclear Throne. Nuclear Throne is like the size of the stage in Binding of Isaac. Like, you have those sectioned off rooms, and if this game had those sectioned off rooms, it would feel much more fast paced, as well as give you those kind of breathing opportunities to figure out what the hell you want to do next. And this just doesn't have, I mean, this has more than enough breathing opportunities, which is the crappy part, I guess. Where's that last Dark Pharaoh? I'm almost done here. Oh my god, you get slowed down when you get hit. Alright, let's see. Oh, there he is, last one. Then we get the boss fight. And hopefully I'll have enough gold to get one upgrade at the end of this. But actually, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna make sure that I have everything I need to kill the boss fight. And I guess one other thing contributing to the kind of slow pace of this game is I've completed the stage, and now if I'm a complete and utter perfectionist, I can go around, shoot every little pillar, kill every little enemy, and search every nook and cranny, or I can go straight to the exit and try to make my way to the next one. And I just have a feeling that like there needs to be I don't know, some sort of trade-off or some sort of, oh, it takes me straight to the boss fight. Okay, here we go. I thought I was gonna get the yield shot before I came here. Boss fights are tough because they have a ton of health. Look at how slow his health bar is going down. I should probably start firing grenades at him, or bombs. That actually does quite a bit of health, but this thing overheats pretty quickly. But there's no other enemies on these boss stages, which is nice. You can... This boss, actually, this is the only one I'm going to show on this video. He is very slow, and it's very easy to get behind him, and this is just... I would imagine this is one of those things that they're just going to adjust over time. He doesn't do shit. So you can only shoot him in the eyeball, which is on the very front of him, and he very, very, very slowly walks back towards you. But it's very easy to dodge all of his bullets if you just do that. But if you want to do any damage, you gotta at least be in the front half of him. Oh, he just gave me the claw. Let's see, come on, keep screwing him up. Yeah, very shmup style. Old school Japanese shmup for these. Which I like, actually. I think the boss fights are my favorite part of this game. If they went pure Titan Souls or Shadow of the Colossus and had nothing but boss fights in this game, I think it would be a better game. But that's not the game they're going for. So on this stage of the boss fight, after he gets below half health, I find it easiest to just kind of go to the right here. Well, when he does that kind of sweeping back and forth attack versus the circular attack, it's much easier to just kind of go to the right and just hit him a little bit and kind of dodge in and out. Let's see if this works. Oh god, I'm out of juice for that. Yeah, these bosses have a ton of health. My god. And from what I could tell, from the little bit that I played with 2-player on this, enemies do not scale. So it would make something like this much, 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 much faster. But we'll see. I mean, again, early access. You know, I've played plenty of early access games, but I've never followed an early access game update by update. So I'm kind of curious. Like, maybe I'll do that for this one. Just kind of say like, oh, well, I always say shit like that and I never follow through, so I don't know. I'll probably just wait for the full PlayStation 4 release to check this out again to see what kind of updates they've made. But I'm really liking it so far. I don't know if... I mean, there's not a lot of... I'm beginning to appreciate more and more good not split screen, shared screen co-op games. Oh man, so I'm really hoping that one of these things around the outside is gonna have a health pack for me. But I'm not finding any so far. Come on. Well, even if I get hit, I have another life, so I'm gonna beat this boss regardless, but it'll still be nice. I want some insurance. Maybe I'll just kill him. Screw it. Oh, that bomb hit him right in the eyeball. Right in the crab taint. Oh, I walked right into that one. That was dumb. Alright. And he's dead. Okay. Boom. Got him. Capital! Proceed and exit. And make one's getaway. So when a boss dies, he drops a ton of guns and shit like that. So what do you drop? An armored waistcoat, which does defense up, speed down. Okay. Flamethrower. Flamethrowers kind of suck. They don't do a lot of damage, but you can fire for a long time. I haven't figured out... I'm sure there is a situation where you're going to want a flamethrower. The Ankh of Izzes. Resurrect on death. Consumes item on use. I got that one before. Grenade launcher. That's what I had before. Machine gun. Yeah, that's what I like. That's the kind of gun I like. The Gatling gun's pretty great too. Oh, this is not what I expected. This is a double shot Gatling gun. So, oh, there's also a chain gun in this game where you have to kind of hold it down for a second to warm up, and then it just lays down tons of fire in front of you. But you can see, if you look at the heat recharge on this gun, it takes a long time for this one to cool down. So it's a decent gun. What is this? Demon Ash Gunpowder. What does that do? Damage up, recoil up. That is a really great upgrade. There are no downsides to that one. Oh my, okay, recoil up. Look at how far back you walk when you're just shooting. I'm not pressing to walk my character at all right now. That is just pure gun recoil. That is ridiculous. Okay, so anyway, thanks for checking out this video. That is the early access of Monsters and Monocles. Monocles and Monsters. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to see how the rest of this game's updates go. Thanks for watching, and game on.